He in control and he out there and you here, right? Man, no. No, fuck that. Control is over. Control is over.
Hey YouTube fam, I filmed this video 2 weeks ago and it's taken me this long to get it out. It's been a mental struggle, it's been draining, but I hope you guys enjoy. I wanted to mention how the last quarter of the relationship, whoever that person is, I have no idea. Like Keke Palmer said, if I was to see him walking down the street, I wouldn't even know who he is.
I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street, I wouldn't know a thing.
What happened before my eyes to see this guy change into a whole nother person and not even know that he was going to change into that person is crazy. But if you notice that big sign, the person changed, they're not the person that they started out as. It's like ordering pepperoni pizza and you get sausage. You gonna tell them to take the sausage back, right? You ordered pepperoni pizza. You walked up to me as one person and I got another person at the end. Another point that I wanted to mention was that he was very controlling. And my first time hearing that he seemed controlling was from my friends. At the time, they told me that they noticed him being very controlling. It seemed like he only, like when he called, like I gotta answer. It's crazy that I'm just now waking up to all of this stuff, but if he called me and I don't answer the phone, he's going to throw a fit. Like he would go crazy. Like, you gotta answer my phone call. What I tell you about that? Like, he's controlling in that way. He's controlling in like the way he talks to me. He talked to me like I'm a child. He talked to me like even my family members, they would tell me like they notice how he talked to me and they don't like it. My grandmother heard him talking to me on the phone like he was crazy for something so minute. This is the thing, it could be so minute, but to him it was like his way or the highway. And I'm gonna insert that clip of my grandmother's response to how he was talking to me.
When you gonna do what I say do? Motherfucker, when you become my dad, man. Nothing he can tell me to change that, but I heard it, nobody told me. He don't know he can't do that.
I just said, calm down. I said, there's no reason for you to blow up. I just already screenshotted the phone call that I was on the phone and sent it to him to let him know I'm still on the phone with my friend. So I was telling him I'm gonna call him back. Like, he had called me a couple times, but I was already texting him to let him know I'm gonna call him back. And he's still like,
And that is not that serious. He in control and he out there and you here, right? Man, no. No, fuck that. Control is over. Control is over.
She didn't like it at all. Nobody, like everybody that I communicate with does not like the way that he talked to me half the time. Like he talked to me like he run me basically. We went shopping one day and he had my phone. I think we got into like an argument or something, so he used to take my phone all the time. He would always be snatching my phone from me and I hated that. Like, I totally hated that because it's like, why are you snatching my phone? Like, it's my phone. Even when people snatch a receipt out of my hand or snatch anything out of my hand, I'm gonna immediately be like, why are you snatching? What's the snatching for? So to have my own phone snatched from me, from my boyfriend, it was like, point of that story is we went shopping with my mom and we got in an argument. He had my phone, my mom was calling me, and he did not give my phone to me. Like, he literally did not give my phone to me, and neither did he answer the phone. So we was walking around the store and we finally bumped into my mom. She was like, I was calling your phone, why you didn't answer? And my response was, he had my phone. Now, I'm not even going to validate that whole situation, but y'all think about this. Do y'all think that's control or is not control? Because talking about it now and revisiting the situation, now I can see the minute, it may not even be minute, but the control that was used in that situation alone. Like, another thing that I wanted to mention was he was very manipulating, because every time that we would get into an argument or something, he would turn everything around on me. Like, okay, sometimes it could be me that initiated the argument, but not every time. It was like pretty much every time everything falled on me. It was like, okay, well, if you didn't do this, or if it wasn't for you doing that, or if you always think you right, or you right about everything. It was just very manipulative. Like, he loved to turn the tables, like turning the tables. He would probably say that it was me turning tables, but loving to play victim. It was like he always had to play victim. Always had to play victim. One thing I would suggest for people to not do is play wife. Because I play wife. Breakfast before he leave, he have dinner when he come home. I was cooking everything. And then when I brought it to his attention that I wanted a little bit of help, or we could trade days because we're not married, we could trade days with cooking and, you know, just doing things in the house. We could help each other out, because I don't have a ring on my finger yet, so I technically shouldn't be doing, I don't have to do everything. Like, when I brought that up, it was an issue. All hell broke loose when I said that I did not want to do that all the time. I just needed a little bit of assistance. I thought that we should do half and half. That became an issue. And it wasn't before I had to clear up why I said that until he understood and agreed to help me out. But y'all, if you guys are experiencing any of these traits or things like this in your relationship, do not hesitate to run and leave the relationship. Do not stay because of love. Oh, I love that person. Oh, I think they're going to change. Leave. Do not waste your time. Do not waste your time. Do not waste your time. I cannot say that enough, because you will be hurt. You will continue to be hurt. You will lose out. And it can become fatal. Things can get worse. It got to a point in this relationship that I had with him, my mom, she had to pull me to the side months ago. Like, literally, my mom had to pull me to the side like months ago and tell me, like, you need to be careful, because my mom has been through a lot. She's been through a lot of relationships. She's been in abusive relationships, toxic relationships, and she told me that she's seen the signs of how abuse starts. She does not want anything that happened to her to happen to me. No one deserves to go through that. So if the person does not want to love you the way they started loving you, or they're continuing to do what they were doing in the beginning and it was not supposed to happen, like, just leave it alone. Walk away. Run. Don't walk, run. Leave. That's my story. I hope that it helps somebody, and I hope that y'all are staying strong, and I'm gonna stay strong. And I've always heard that when you leave one situation and you get out of there and you make it out, the next situation that you're in will be much better. Not saying that it's going to be perfect and it may not end, but it's going to be better than your last. So move on. You'll be okay. Thank y'all for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, or if you've been through any similar situations. Remember that you are blessed, bright, and beautiful, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.